What is happening, guys? It's been a while since I've done these kind of breakdowns off of basically just going through my account. So I have 250k with Hola Prime. One is failed, two are in progress, and one is in profit and one is in drawdown. So what I'm going to do is I'm currently in the process. So I thought halfway through, rather than just passing it or whatever it may be, just go through each one of these dashboards and explain to you the processes of the trading. And on the previous video where I did 105k broken down with FTMO, you guys really enjoyed the psychology side of things. So what I'm going to do, instead of just breaking down all the trades and do something a bit different, is just go through the dashboard, go through the psychology, go through my thought process, just so you can see the in progress, ongoing, where I'm at right now, and what is going to happen, what the end goal is going to be. So let's just jump straight to it. So first and foremost, we have a one step, which is the 100k. This one's failed. I ended up just losing that, just out, literally just, there's nothing to say. I ended up failing that account. The 50k is in profit, 100k is in drawdown. So let's just start this off. Now, with the basically the one step pro, which is the one I bought and that had a stop loss, I just had lost 7k or 6k here, which is the 6%, and there's nothing really I could do about it. Overall, you can see literally from the get-go, this account was just losing and losing and losing, and it was just on the equity going down. There was nothing I could do about it. Market conditions, if you saw previously when I was trading this, I think around end of August or like early September, the markets were like, you just open a trade, I was just losing money. So realistically looking at this, there's nothing I would do. And the best thing about this as well is it hasn't affected me because of the way I trade. Now, earlier this year, I love doing these series because every time I fail, like, there are so many people that come and say XYZ, but the best thing is always shutting them up by coming back. But I swear I'm always in the cycle. I think because I haven't done the funding challenge for a while, I come back into it. I mean, it takes some time. You have to fail in order to succeed anyway. What I did was I failed $1 million funding earlier this year. Then I got $1 million very quickly, and then I didn't trade it because I was moving, and then ended up, when I did trade the funded accounts, ended up losing them in the market conditions. Now I'm back, so now I really need to kind of focus and double down. But this is part of the process, and I want to show you this. Like, you're going to lose funded accounts or lose challenges across the way, but it's about just staying focused on the task at hand and also staying focused on my risk. In the previous video, I also talked about when I was talking about on the when I lost the 300k, and that really hurt, by the way. I found out that, well, the prop firms, even though they're a great tool to make money, one of the things I really found out is that when the markets are against you, you cannot dynamic risk. You can dynamic risk potentially on your own account, but if you dynamic risk, and what I mean by that is reduce your risk over time, is you will blow the account. And not only that, you'll be stuck in a very hard period if market conditions are there, and you're not going to be able to get out. And what do I mean by that? Well, the edge is against you because let's just say you lose 3 trades in a row, okay? And then you decide to size down. If you win your next 3 trades, you are no longer trading within your edge because you've just sized down, because then your profits have now been sized down. So therefore, when I'm approaching these challenges, I am not sizing down. But when I get funded, I am going to completely size down and try and keep these funded challenges or funded accounts for as long as possible. So here you could just see, honestly, there's nothing to say about this account. This account's lovely. I love this account. Honestly, love this account. It's currently on a weekly payout, so 65% profit split. 50k accounts are so easy. I love to trade them. At the moment, I'm on 1.5k. This was up in profit. I went as high as 52.3, and then I've just had 2 losing trades. Really and truly, there was Monday, we were up 2.3k, minus 500, minus 240. Very, very consistent trading at the moment. This 50k will be fine. I'm pretty confident I'll be able to pass this. This 50k account. When I trade 50k account, I find them so comfortable because of $500 for $1,000. It really doesn't cost a lot, and it really doesn't affect me too much. But so far, these 2 free trades have put me up in profit. I think about 3 more trades and that account should be able to pass. On the 100k, all I've taken is 1 trade. I risked 2% on this trade. Well, essentially I risked 1 and then added a position straight after, so then it ended up being a cumulative for 2%. So currently I'm just over 2% down. Really and truly, we've got plenty of space for the stop loss, which is another like 5k here on daily loss wise. Total loss is 8k. And then obviously profit target is 8k as well. So this is what the credentials are looking like on Hola Prime so far. So it's quite interesting because now currently, just to give you an update on where all the challenges are, FTMO, I'm still on phase 1 on my new account. On the funded account, I'm nearly back to break even, so I should be getting a payout on that account soon again, finally, which is awesome. FundedNext, I've got 100k funded. That's just trading. There's no payout due yet, but that should be a payout coming soon too. I've got 200k challenge with FundedNext, which is there at the moment. I've also bought more challenges which I'm trying, and I just need to make a whole sheet which will be coming soon. There's about like 850k worth of challenges that I've bought, including obviously this 250k with Hola Prime, but I'm going to try and get another 50k with, well, actually 150k with Hola Prime. I'll do another 100k with One Step again, and then another 50k with Hola Prime again, so I'll be max allocated with them. So I'm just going to see how this journey goes. So if you want to try Hola Prime as well, there's a 40% discount link, which is the code WChampFX if you want to go and try it. Pretty much you can go check out their website. What I found really interesting about this prop firm and why I decided to go with it, but I'll make a full review video once I do get a payout or once I've gone through it, is they're actually probably one of the first prop firms I've seen that have everything. They've got futures, they've got Forex, and they've got crypto. So they've got all three essentially as well. Now, not only that as well, I've seen payouts go through, but more importantly, even though people have been paid out, I want to see if I can get paid out. I love the fact that they've got one-on-one coaching because it's very similar to what FTMO have. FTMO have these psychology coaches, if you've ever seen anything like that. But one big thing I'm really trying to see and focus on is potential crypto prop firms coming up soon as well. So it will be very interesting to see if crypto prop firms are going to be the way. And this is the #1 prop firm in the USA. I don't know why that kicks to me because I'm not from the USA, but they sponsor an NBA stars, which is quite interesting. And they're pretty much everywhere. So they look like a very reputable and legit firm, and their website is very different from everyone else, which is why I decided to give it a try. So I'll be sharing that. So if you guys want to try it, go for it. If not, you have your own challenges that you want to buy. But the #1 thing I say when you're trading prop firm is to diversify. Don't get max allocation with just one firm first. Split it, right? So say you can afford 5 challenges. Buy them from 5 different accounts, 5 different companies, so you can spread, because any issues will be different. But now the only hard thing about that is that you have to be able to understand the rules off of every other prop firm, because sometimes some are 8% drawdown, and then some are 6%, and some are 5%, some are 10%. The more you're able to really figure that out, the more important it is. So then I guess the last thing is, and pretty much I think for Hola Prime, what I am really focused on at the moment is the 1 step and then the 2 step. The 1 step I just kind of want to get funded. They do have instant funding as well, which is direct account, but I just thought it was really expensive. To be honest, they're not expensive, I guess, into the market because everyone has it, but you know, I thought for me, I'm just happy with doing 1 step and 2 step, which is my main thing. And I think they've added a consistency score as well, which I'm not against, to be honest. Like, I think consistency score is fine as long as it just basically stops you from punting. But damn, they've got literally every platform under the sun. I didn't even know. I just went straight for MatchTrader MT5. To be honest, I didn't mean to go for MatchTrader. MatchTrader just happened, so it just happened from there. So that was a mistake, so I ended up just trading it anyway. But MT5 is the main one that I'm going to focus on. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think. If you're going to get a copper challenge as well, let me know. We've obviously got a Discord if you want to talk on there. More importantly, if you do want to copy your Hola Prime challenge, it's 40% off, code WChampFX, which is kind of crazy. 40% is a lot, but I appreciate them for hooking us up because I wanted to use that discount myself as well, which I'm going to do for my next challenge. All right, so thanks for watching, guys. Champ out. Peace.